Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
Vitinha!
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Puskás. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge. Zico. And Mateus. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vieira.
Messi
Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
and it's Vitinha.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
They've won a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Palmer have the chance to go the other way.
Now it's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. Real chance!
And he's managed to get rid. Howson. Can he get it through? Nesta cuts out the pass. Messi is onto it in a flash.
What a throw in.
Vitinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Howson
Gets rid without sophistication. That'll be a throw in.
Messi takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, Waters! In he goes again! Well, now he's going for goal! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Benfica take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes...
Just about within shooting range.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good-looking delivery. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mateus.
Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's going to go a long way. Oh no, what has happened here? And that could set him on his way.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball.
It's Eto'o! He scores! A game of thrills goes all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Puskás! Goal! Palmer! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Puskás demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Big chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Chiellini. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Puskás. Roberto Carlos. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And smartly reclaimed. And he cuts out the supply. He came in hard, very hard. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a sharp pass. Ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Palmer get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
And he shoots! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it's half-time here. Benfica are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Benfica get the second half going. Cruyff, he's picked his way through. delivers the ball. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're quick to get it back. Vitinha. That has not gone well. Ah, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro clears. Gently done. Rummenigge. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff with big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Zanetti gets good distance on it. And that has left him in a heap. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Ibrahimovic gets into a good position. In by Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Puskás. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Swung over. Not the most accurate pass. Parma are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be...
And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, strongly challenged there. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Looking for a runner. Now it's Zico. It's played through for him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero 20.
Threads one in. Zico. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. Beckham has created one goal already. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now they can clear their lines. And that's definitely not his best. Rummenigge.
Such good technique.
Can he get onto this? Oh, good take in a good area.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's good vision. Spread neatly. Messi has it out wide and in space. In towards the... Oh, what a... It's bounced back off the post.
sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 24. Viene sostituito con il numero 3. Attenzione, un cambio.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. And he's cut it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Rooney aimed into... Up he goes! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Zico. Eto'o, he's got away. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. There's the clearance. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Nico Williams really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cruyff. Van Dijk. He's picked his way through. Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rummenigge! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, well played. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Look at the space here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's bustling through here. Out to the right. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. McKennie. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing
good effort from distance. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Barcelona have their second corner now. Alvarez goes short. The ball goes in. Great, decent chance! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Cruyff. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. McKennie. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rafinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Caceres. And it's Andrich. Rafinha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No. And he shoots!
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Charge, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Barcelona kick off the second half. And it's Caceres. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's having a hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Look, he didn't have the biggest gap to aim for, but that was very well struck to get through.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Messi. Rafinha. He came in hard, very hard. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Rummenigge. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cash. Nicely spread. Alvarez. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Gabriel Jesus! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nico Williams. And that is a little undercooked. Messi, he's got away. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that could well leave a mark.
Benfica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now there's a fine ball. Rafinha just eases him off the ball. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20.
Benfica choosing to make the first change.
Número 19.
Now it's Williams.
Messi. Número 8.
Alvarez. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Shot, good chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm going vertical. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Marmoush.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here. Good take, and is he in? Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alvarez. Short changes him with that pass. Goes looking wide. And he welcomes it in. Williams! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona. And that's it.